Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Greymaniacs gather! It's me again, the Greyman, still going through box E, and we have reached, as I said in my last video, Savage Dragon. The Savage Dragon. Here he is with some turtles. I don't have many Turtles books. I was too old for when they came out. I was like, yeah, that's for kids, you know. So I know there's lots of people who love the Ninja Turtles, but I was too old. By the time it came out, they were not of the age group to appeal to me. So I'm not one of these people with massive love for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You won't see me hyping and pining for number one, right? But I have got number one of the Savage Dragon. Erik Larsen, pretty cool art. I think the Savage Dragon was one of my faves of the Image titles. Actually, I did enjoy the Savage Dragon. And I think first of all, yeah, I think it's a 3-part mini to start off with. Here he is fighting Bedrock when he was still called Bedrock before he became Bad Rock. And then starts the ongoing series. I believe it's still going today. It's gone past 300 now, I believe. I think they're all actually, unlike Spawn, they're all actually done by Erik Larsen, I think. Number one. You got to respect it. This is a character. Oh, this is the. I knew there was something gonna happen in a minute. I literally do not have number 2 of the Savage Dragon. Man, that sucks. Don't have number 2. I need to pick up number 2. I need to put it on my list. Right, number 3. Number 4. Yeah, these were characters that he wrote as a kid, I believe. He invented as a kid the dragon. He's just called the Dragon in the story, or Dressel called Dragon, because he woke up on a burnt out lot, no memory of who he was or anything like that. And I love the inventiveness of Larsen's villains. He's got some really, some of them are wacky and crazy, but yeah, just some cool inventiveness. And also I like the fact that he was a policeman. You didn't see that, he got no identity. He was found by a police chief. Can't remember his name now. And he said he got him to join the police force because I think it was Chicago. Is it based in Chicago? Totally overrun with supervillains. Supervillains rule the roost basically, and the police are just like, hopelessly outclassed. So to get Dragon in was very, very handy. Yeah, he's very interesting. He's got super healing as well. At one point he gets like broken up and his limbs heal all wrong, and he has to get them all re-broken again so they can heal back normal. Yeah, that was interesting. It was like, I think it was a character called the Fiend. Sort of broke all his all his limbs and then threw him down a chimney stack, like a giant chimney stack. It took him ages to be able to get himself out again. I believe this is Hellraiser and. Is it Maul? Is the other guy called... No, Maul is a character from Wildcats, isn't it? Let's see if I can work it out. Let's see if I can find... Oh, ouch. Ouch. Impaled on a giant spike on top of a building, I think. That's gotta smart. That's gotta hurt. But luckily he heals. I'm trying to find what those guys' names are. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. Not good. When you had the crap beaten out of you. Cutthroat. Cutthroat. And I think, is the other guy called Hellraiser? Here's a couple of cool. The Deadly Duo. Kill Cat. I can't remember the other guy's name now. What's the flying guy's name? But they're a fun comic book as well by Erik Larsen, I believe. Thinking about it. Hellraiser, I was right. One of them is called Hellraiser. There you go. So he's Hellraiser. He's Cutthroat. Number 9. The Super Patriot. Super Patriot was kind of like a war, kind of a Captain America kind of figure, but he'd been badly smashed to pieces by the villains. Super villains got him, and that's why he becomes all cybernetic. He gets rebuilt. Like this guy here, I think it was called Lobster Jenkins or something like that. I can't remember now. Might be confusing him with the lobster. There's a lobster guy from Savage Dragon, Hellboy, isn't there? So no, I think he's just called Lobster. No, I don't think I can't remember now, but he looks like a lobster. But I think he was like a contest that they did, where someone could come up with a character, and someone sent in this lobster-looking guy. Oh, Jimbo. His name is Jimbo. I think it is anyway. Yeah, I think he's just called Jimbo. That's right, but he's a lobster-looking guy, and yeah, it was a character that someone invented in a competition. That might be the Fiend. Enter She-Dragon. Oh, who's that? Major Glory? Oh, I can't remember now. All right, this is number 5. This is in this month. All the creative teams of the Image books all changed books for a month. So for 1 month, issue 13, Choi, Lee, and Bennett did Savage Dragon. I'm not too sure who Larsen did for that month, but Larsen wasn't. He kind of like he wanted to complete the run himself. So I'm pretty sure he did a number 13 as well, like an extra number 13, because he didn't like the fact that his run was broken. I can't find. I'm sure there was a number. I'm sure he did. I don't seem to have another number 13 here, but I'm sure there was another number 13 that he did. Maybe it comes a bit later. I'm not too sure now, but I'm seem to recall that story as being a thing. But I can't see any evidence of another number 13, but I'm pretty sure there was another number 13 that he did, just because he didn't want his run to get broken. Right, we've got 14? Vanguard. I think that alien guy is called Vanguard. He's quite fun. 15. 16. 17. Is I believe his head is no longer on his body there. That's not good. I think that was the big villain. I think he was called Overlord. You can see Savage Dragon's coming for him. And it looks like Savage Dragon won. There's another character, Dart. Dangerous curves ahead. Right, then we seem to have a crossover right in the middle here. It's going to be quite a long video, by the way, because I've got quite a few Savage Dragon comic books. Another crossover with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we got Gru on the back. Number 22. 23. Rapture and she-dragon. Rapture, he has a long-term relationship with. Mako. He's a big shark guy. He bites people. Double size issue number 25. And on the back here, it's talking about reader's response. It's up to you. Reader's response will determine the dragon's fate. And it's got the savage dragon, and it's got Rapture saying, "Will you marry me?" And the readers can yes or no. Apparently, you can cut along the dotted line. Who's going to do that? But yeah, you can send into cut along dotted line. Destroy comic book. Go buy another. Repeat. I don't know. It hasn't got an address on there, so maybe they were hoping people would destroy their comic books and buy extra copies. I don't know. Right. Savage Dragon number 26. Has he come back at this Overlord, or is it a new guy in the Overlord costume? Right, and there is the number 27, the Will You Marry Me cover. Bum 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 bum. Crossing over with the Max. I think he's having a dream about if he did get married, and there's all these little babies coming after him. He's having anxiety dreams about having loads of screaming brats, and all these kids are coming after him. Oh yeah, you can see the one that looks like Rapture. The little girls look like Rapture, the little boys look like him. So he's in Max's dream world or something. Oh, come on, don't be all like that, messing me about. Don't be messing me about. It worked last time. It's quite hideous to get that close up. No, it isn't working. Oh. Stop it. Stop being all bloody well blurry.
Gosh darn it, all to heck.
Let's see if I close this thing for a second, if it'll come back less blurry.
Oh, sausages.
Well, I'll have to move them up close so you can see them. Right, there's a line of Savage Dragon figures there. Oh, is there Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well? Yeah, and Savage Dragon also. Interesting. This is a cover by McFarlane. Have I already got to that? Oh no, Massive Jump. Oh no, this is a Spawn. Okay. He must have crossed over with Spawn. I've got Spawn. Ah, you stupid.
Very annoying camera.
Stop
misbehaving, you pesky thing.
Shitty. Right, I'm going to stop the video and start again. Spawn number 52, because it somehow crosses over with the Savage Dragon. Right, then back to Savage Dragon number 30. Spawn's there again. Sacrilege, some might say. Blasphemy, some might say about this cover. God versus the devil. Okay, oh. Uh-oh. Looks like Rapture's about to have a baby. Number 33. Ooh, here's one for Matilda. Savage Dragon Hellboy. And I think that character in the back there's called Brainy Ape. Brainy Ape. He's like Brainiac and Gula Grodd. Brainy Ape. I think it might be Hitler's brain actually as well. For added goodness, it's Hitler's brain. Oh, I missed the back of that last one. Holding a baby smoking a cigar. And there's another on the back for Freak Force 1. I also have the Freak Force, most of the Freak Force 1, possibly all of them, I'm not sure. Everybody loves this book. What the hell is wrong with you? Buy the damn thing. Mighty Man. That was Mighty Man. I remember now. That's Mighty Man. And the fun thing is with Mighty Man is he's not a man. Basically, the secret word changes you into it, kind of like Shazam. And like the original Mighty Man is dying. And he tells her he tells the nurse, a female nurse, the magic word, and she becomes Mighty Man. Like Hellboy and Savage Dragon again. That's a nice one for you to pick up, Matilda. Savage Dragon number 35. It's a good cover. Savage Dragon 36. This is one of those inventive characters I told you about. This guy, there's a little guy on the back and it's connected via the eyes into the horns of this demon thing in front of him. I have no idea what that character is called, but it's just like an example of the crazy, mad inventiveness of Larson when it comes to some of his characters. Oh look, Mars Attacks. Doesn't even mention it on the cover that it crosses over with Mars Attacks. And there's an advert for the trade paperback of the Talk with God. All the issues that are in that one. Oh crap. Now what is this guy? Can I get a view on what this guy's name is? Screw it, cop. Oh, I see. So he's connected via the eyes to the horns of that demon-y thing, but then he gets knocked off, but the demon carries on going. So I'm not too sure what that purpose of that is. Does he control the demon while he's got it in his eye? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. He just connects himself to the... Eee. That's some mad, inventive nastiness. Ah, I think they're called Control and Chaos. The guy on the back is called Control, and the demon I think is called Chaos. They're mentioning they said the word Control and Chaos there, and I'm guessing that's what. Okay. Some more to go, some more to go. Number 38. It's another inventive character. I can't remember what his name is, like Dung or something like that. He basically fires manure, liquid. Oh God, it's kind of nasty to think about. See if I can find this guy's name. Oh, that's another interesting character. He's got a chicken head. I forget what his name is. Is he called? It's not called Rhode Island Red. I'm confusing him with Rhode Island Red. I think is a character from a Judge Dredd story. I believe it was Powerhouse. I think it's called Powerhouse. We've got a chicken head. Ah, interesting. All the supervillains have been overtaken by something called the Mighty Worm. Wicked Worm, which is a direct take on the Mastermind from Shazam? because Mighty Man is very Shazam-like. His magic word turns a woman into the Mighty Man character. So it's a homage. Well, I need to find. Oh, yuck. Yeah. You don't want to have to fight against a character whose special power is firing masses of crap at you. Oh, yucky. Oh, and control and chaos are back as well. If it's not bad enough getting half drowned in shite, it's oh. Yeah, he is called Dung. Look at that. He's fighting covered in fecal matter. It's inventive, but do you really need that much invention? It's kind of terrible. I remember there's a really good line from a Savage Dragon story where he's fighting I think it's called some guy called Spider. It's in the sewers, and he says something like, "There's pieces of guys bigger than you in my stalls," or something like that. It's like that's an interesting smack line. It's like it's about to get married. Someone's about to get married, and a fight's broken out. Number 42. Can't find that extra number 13. I'm sure there was another extra number 13. I need to get that number 2, so I've got the blinking first 50 at least. Can't believe I've never gone back to get the Savage Dragon number 2. I might have to look that up tonight, actually. Number 44. Nice space cover. 4 and... I think it's 4 and Hercules. The image versions of them. At least in Larson's universe. Yeah, I think Larson's art's pretty good. I'm sure he has his knockers, but I'm sure he has his knockers, but I quite like Larson's art. He's fighting the chicken-headed guy, Powerhouse. It's Brainy Ape. Oh, look, Brainy Ape, but he hasn't got his original head. He's got a different head in him. There's another villain I think got killed, and his head is now inside Brainy Ape's cranial dome. That was number 49. All right. Here we go. Oh, number 50 is huge. I don't remember that. Wow. That's what you call a 50th issue. Look at the size of that bad boy. There he is, fighting off against lots of his enemies. And not a bad little back cover. Interesting stuff. Right, number 51. Well, that's what I think She-Dragon takes over the book for a while. Yeah, no, Savage She-Dragon. He's a bit risque with some of his... some of the ladies' costumes get torn in interesting ways. And he does like a little bit of nooks as well. A little bit on the sexy side. There's a backup story. I think he was the letterer, Chris Eliopoulos, his name is. He did his own little comic book called Desperate Times. And it was just this kind of artwork. Like these kind of like, not superhero at all, just like these twee little backup stories. They're quite a kind of interesting kind of thing. But he's like, giant boobs on the cover. We can't get much lower, can we? Oh yeah, wait till you see the sales figures. So I think he ended up having his own comic book. And literally he was going down this the sensational She-Hulk school of covers to try and you know, they're literally standing on a pair of giant boobs to try and boost sales. Oh dear. It's very childish. I don't approve. Shocking. You wouldn't catch me reading a comic book like that. Anyway, yeah, Savage She-Dragon. For some reason, she's pretty sure she's nude in the cover there, but some people are coming crashing through the comic book to cover it up. I don't know who those are. Right, we're getting towards the end of my run. Well, saying that, I didn't have number 2 anyway, so... But I got the first 50 apart from number 2. Right, number 54. Look at it, she's always having a wardrobe malfunction again there. She needs to get a stronger bra. That's like... Oh no, it's not. Okay. Someone dressed up like the Savage Dragon. But it's a guy in a suit that looks like the Savage Dragon. That's interesting. What you can see in there is a guy. You can see his face. That's interesting. I don't remember that. Something tells me I need to read these again. Oh, we've got more Desperate Times on the back. Trying to use sexy ladies to sell their comic books, even though there's no sexy ladies in the actual comic book. Oh, have I missing one there? Yeah, 54. That was 55. I don't seem to have a number. I don't seem to have 56. Look at this one. It's another Desperate Times. I got some Christmas spirit, honey. Check out my Yule log. She's flat. This strange creature is flashing. This woman. It looks a bit like Mary Jane. So that was number 55. I don't have number 56. Then it comes in number 57. I think I showed this already, didn't I? This guy who's wearing a Savage Dragon suit, but isn't Savage Dragon. And then on the background, you got the Desperate Times guys and sexy lady. Look at her. She doesn't appear inside this issue. I'll quit your complaining. Who's complaining? I'm saying look now, because you're not going to see it later. Yeah, interesting. I never actually read those, but yeah, I read them in the backup stories. Right, and then suddenly we jump to number 83. So from number 56 is missing, it goes to number 57, and then we go straight to number 83. I must have decided that the joke had worn off by that time. I wasn't enjoying it so much or something, and so I stopped collecting Savage Dragon. We've got a number 83 though. Number 84. And number 85. I get a feeling these might have been given to me by someone, these later issues, to be honest. I don't think I purchased them myself. But don't quote me on it, because I may be remembering wrong, because that's what my brain does. Yeah, 86, Enter Mighty Man. 87, Havoc in the Hidden City. It's a weird backstory. Savage Dragon Bert and Hitler's Brain Bert. Okay. Ooh. What was that? 80, 87. And then I've got number 90. She's dead, dragon, and you killed her. Interesting. Then it's another jump to 113. Vicious Encounter. I think this guy's called Splitface. I think he's called Splitface. And this guy is like he's a Dr. Octopus-esque. But he's like his body opens up and all these tentacles come out like a black hole in his body kind of thing. See if I can show you some. See if I can find. Interesting small panel style here. Yeah, he's got a new girlfriend in this one. It did get around a bit, old Savage Dragon. He didn't stick with Rapture. Trying to find this tentacle guy so you can get an idea of where he is. Oh no, you can't see. You kind of get a view of it from the back there, look. Split face and this guy's... Right, that was 113. Then we jumped to 118. That's that spider guy who I remember saying once, I've got pieces of people bigger than you in my excrement or something like that. He says. It was like, oh, first of all, I was reading that. I was like, I don't understand. And I was like, oh, I get it. So he's actually saying he's eaten people bigger than you, and yeah, and he's pooped them out. All right, 119. Bushwhacked. I think that's a bit of a presidential pummeling there. Yeah. Right, and that is all the Savage Dragon from the regular Savage Dragon run, but I have a few Savage Dragon miniseries. I present to you Savage Dragon Red Horizon. Number 1. Number 2. And number 3. I believe that's all the parts of that one. I never did find that number 13. I'm sure he did a number 13 again because he wanted to make the whole run him. So he redid that number 13, but I can't find it anywhere. So maybe I was imagining that. Maybe I didn't get the other number 13. But how do I remember that story then? Did I invent that story? I don't know. Right, Savage Dragon Sex and Violence. It looks. I don't know. Is that a fight or is that? Oh, it looks like there was only 2 parts. Sex and Violence. Then we got the Dragon Blood and Guts. Someone's being noisy in the kitchen. You can probably hear some clattering. Blood and Guts number 2. Blood and Guts number 3. I really need to go to the toilet now. All that tea I've been drinking doing these videos. And now I need to go have a wee wee. Right, Savage Dragon Archives number 2. Savage Dragon versus the Savage Megaton Man. The Savage Dragon versus, no, not this versus, just Savage Dragon and Destroyer Duck. Steve Gerber, who did Howard the Duck, of course. Right, 2 more comic books. The Sewage Dragon, number 1. Splitting Image. First futile issue. So, Parody Press it was. And lastly, Superman and Savage Dragon, Chicago. And that's it. That's it. Got one more video in this box, which will be whenever the next video is. Cheers for watching. Come back whenever the next video is. Leave a comment. Give me a like. Give me a thumbs up. All that kind of stuff. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, go to the link below and buy a cup. Until next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Weeby time!
Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.